Please don't say anything.
You can't just pretend it didn't happen.
No, but we don't have to talk about it.
I just don't want you to feel responsible, that's all. Or guilty. It's been building for a long time, you know. Kind of inevitable. I know what kind of situation it creates.
Please don't analyze it. I can't deal with this.
So where do we go from here?
We go look for Cruz. And we hope that we get there before Timmons does.
Hey.
Hi. Oh, I need a hat to keep watching.
No, but it'll disguise you down at the beach.
Kane, it's after 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I know.
I just thought Cruz would be here by now if he was traveling all night.
Come on, we didn't work out a time schedule for him. He's going at his own speed.
Yeah. But I've been listening to the radio all this time and nobody said anything.
Well, that's good news. It's not bad. Seems to me, from what I've heard, Timmons' search party has totally lost the scent. Cruz will probably wander in there in any minute. So the best thing we can do is to get his supplies down there where he's expecting them.
All right.
Please put the hat on. I don't want anybody to recognize you from a distance. And put your hair up underneath it.
Okay, I'll get it covered.
If you have any sunglasses, you can put those on too, please.
All right.
Hey, don't worry. You know Cruz, he can take care of himself. And if he's taking his time, it's probably because he's being careful. And I'd rather he be careful than reckless.
It's just that there's one of him and a lot of police, and the odds are in his favor.
Well, that's probably when he does his best work. Okay? Just be patient. He'll be along.
Hope you're right.
I am going to get Castillo, and I am going to get him today. I'm going to show the holy Catholics what it means to make a mockery of justice. What have you heard? Have you heard anything about this guy?
We will, Mr. Timmons, any time now.
Why don't I have your unshakable confidence? It has been 20 hours, and we haven't found anything. I thought these were supposed to be hunters, not undergraduate bird watchers.
Look, my men are the best there is. Now, you just relax. You city people don't seem to understand the kind of problems involved in tracking a fugitive in this rugged terrain, especially in this kind of weather. Now, that bounty hunter we hired's been up in that chopper since daybreak, and the man who's flying it, he knows this country like his own backyard.
So why have we found him?
We will, Mr. Timmons. It's just a matter of time.
Hear anything?
One of my men was monitoring the police band. They haven't located Cruz yet.
Great. Good. Maybe he's going to make it then.
Yeah, if his luck holds up. I wish that Meyson would call us, though. He's got a two-way radio in the car. He's in a position to know everything that's going on. Doesn't he know we're waiting for news? Doesn't he think at all?
Cece, if he's with Timmons, Timmons is not going to let him get near a radio, and he's not going to let him contact him.
And I think he's doing a very good thing going out and helping him. We shouldn't be criticizing him.
I am not criticizing him. I just want to hear from him.
I'll feel better once we got some word on Cruz.
Yeah.
We can't just not talk about this.
Why?
Because we can't keep denying our feelings. Can't just crawl back into our shells and pretend nothing happened.
What happened was a mistake.
But it happened.
Alone up here with you, it seemed unreal. And that nobody else would be affected by this. But a lot of people will be affected by this unless we forget about it and never say anything about it again.
Can you do that?
Yes. People make love. It doesn't have to be cataclysmic. It doesn't have to hurt other people.
Doesn't have to mean anything at all. It did to me.
What do you want from me? You have a wife and a child. I have a child. What are you you're gonna set something up so you can see Samantha and myself between 5 and 7 in the evenings and then get us an apartment and pay rent and then...
Don't do this.
I don't know what you expect.
I don't expect anything. I'm just trying to recover. It was wonderful being with you last night. For once, we weren't conducting business. Making love. Weren't we?
Yes.
So how can we deny that?
We're not going to deny it. We're just not going to talk about it anymore. We should get going. Go back.
If we can find the way.
I should have been stronger last night.
Wouldn't have changed anything.
You have a commitment to another woman and a child by her. It doesn't matter how I feel about you or what I wish would happen. But if we do anything further than this, it's just going to lead to hurt. You do understand that, don't you?
I have a child by you, too. And I care a great deal about both of you.
Oh, God. I have a heart. I've stood up for what I believed was right for so long, and I can't be swayed by it now.
I'm not making any suggestions. I'm certainly not making any propositions. I just think we should talk about it together and decide what's best for everybody.
We can't decide what's best for everybody. We can't decide what's best for Victoria and Chip. And I don't want to hurt them. I don't want their responsibility. And I don't want to be hurt anymore.
Let's go.
Where?
Let's get in the car and head to the chopper.
Well, what good's that going to do?
About as much good as we're doing here.
Hold on just a second. We got a call coming in from the chopper right now. Come in, Chopper 1. Yeah, do you see him? Where? Okay, give me the coordinates, will you? Uh-huh, he's just outside that old village I showed you on the map. Yeah? Uh-huh. Our bounty hunter says he's got Castillo in range. He thinks he can get off a good shot.
We got him. We finally got him. Oh, yeah.
Castillo, dismount immediately. I repeat, dismount immediately.
Gina?
Scott, I found you.
What are you doing here?
Well, I just took a little day trip just to prove to you I could get around.
But how did you manage it?
Oh, I took a cab. And then I walked in the building very slowly. Everyone was very helpful. Are you proud of me?
You bet I am. Talk about giant steps. But I knew you could do it, though.
I hope I'm not interrupting. If you're too busy, just say so.
Hey, I'm always busy, but I'm not about to send you home after you've come all this way. I've got an appointment this afternoon with a doctor who's going to be visiting the hospital, but he won't be here for a few minutes yet. Here, sit.
Oh, who is he?
He's kind of a famous guy. He does research in viral medicine. I thought maybe I could pick his brains about some of the new medications that are coming out these days.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Yeah, well, he's a fascinating man. His name is Dr. Alexander Nicholas.
Alex Nicholas?
Yeah, why? You know him?
Oh, only by reputation. He and Cece had some difficulties over a serum a while back.
Oh, yeah, I read about that.
So, what am I going to do while you're talking to him?
Well, you could stay in the waiting room if you don't mind.
No, I don't mind.
Good. This afternoon, I'll have a lot more time to spend with you. The hospital's going to be throwing this Thanksgiving party for some of the big-time donors of the hospital. And it's just the kind of function I love to not be at.
Oh, you should go. I mean, those parties are a good opportunity for you to make an impression on important people.
Listen, if I went to those parties all the time, I wouldn't have time to work hard. Besides, hospital politics is a full-time job around here, and it's an ugly one at that.
Well, I think maybe you should reconsider. You know that mountain cabin you're always talking about? Maybe you could get it in 5 years instead of 10. I mean, think about it that way.
Gina, I'm a doctor, not a trained SEAL.
I think it's wonderful that you're so idealistic in this day and age. But you do owe the hospital something. Think of what an environment they've created for you here to work in. And if it weren't for those private donors, well, maybe the hospital couldn't afford the machines you tested my eyes with.
Mm-hmm. Okay, you've got a point. Now, what's the point after?
Pardon me?
Are you hinting that you'd like to go to this party with me?
Well, it would be fun. I mean, it would give us a chance to get dressed up and go out.
Well, what would it matter if I'm dressed up?
Oh, you think I don't know things just because I'm blind?
Uh-oh. The woman's doing her homework, folks. Watch out.
I have been. I've been practicing everything you've said. Working on all my senses about feeling and hearing.
Excuse me, Gina, 1 second.
Dr. Clark, good to see you.
Yes, hello, Dr. Nicholas. I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Gina Capwell. Gina, Dr. Alexander Nicholas.
Alex?
Hello, Gina.
Oh, so you do know each other?
Well, we've met each other socially a couple of times. It's good to meet you again, Doctor.
Well, maybe we should have split up and looked for help.
My sentiments exactly.
Well, if it isn't Tweedledee and Tweedledum. You two get any rest last night?
Damn it, Keith, we need food and water.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm fresh out of both. And I imagine your jailbird is, too.
You let us in this car right now, Timmons, or you're going to be looking down the barrel of a very long lawsuit.
A very long lawsuit.
I wonder why I'm not scared. Did you two have a wonderful night together? I mean, it must have been a lot of fun. Two lawyers alone in the wilderness. What's the name of that song? Lawyers and Lust?
To hell with him, I would rather walk.
Hey, wait! I don't want you to miss the grand finale.
What grand finale?
What, didn't I tell you? Cruz's grand finale. He's about to go out in the blaze of glory. Come on.
Haven't heard a word from Meyson or Cruz? Yeah, I know this is really difficult for all of us, Cece. I wondered if you had any information, and would you please call me if you hear anything? Yeah, thank you. Bye.
See something in a long time, honey.
Well, hi. What a nice reception. I like it. Don't stop. Well, how come?
Oh, I've been going out of my mind. Meyson's gone off again. He's trying to find Cruz.
Oh, yeah. I read about the escape. I didn't know your hubby was involved in the search, though.
Well, yeah, you know, he's trying to do what's right, but, you know, it's like really, it's hard for me because I'm alone all the time and it never stops.
Yeah.
And I keep on thinking that, I mean, everybody must be talking about it. And look, I know it must sound ridiculous, but I have a feeling that one of the reasons he's staying away is just to be away from me and Chip.
Oh,
you know?
honey, no, I don't think it's anything like that.
Well, I do. I mean, I can't help but think that I'm at fault. You know, wives always think that they're the ones who are the problem. And oh, Mel, maybe I did something to drive him away.
Well, he wasn't too happy about the movie. I remember that.
I know. And then we've been fighting all the time, and I'm upset, and I don't know. Do you have anything with you?
Oh, gee, honey, no, I'm afraid I don't have any Coke on me right now, no.
Do you think you can get me some, you know, and I can come pick it up from you later or something?
I could probably scrape some together, but
really?
It's kind of scarce on the street right now, so you're gonna have to pay for it, babe.
Oh, I don't care. You know, I'm not into it that heavily. I just need, you know, that little up.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what. I tell you something that I think you need a lot more of than that.
What?
A little simple affection. You know, honey, what you're upset about is Mason's problem, not yours. And I cannot stand to see that you blame yourself for it. I mean, it hurts me. It really does.
It's so sweet of you. Thanks.
I'm serious. You're a wonderfully attractive woman with a lot of love to give the right man. You just need to find somebody who will take it and appreciate it.
You really think I'm attractive?
Do I think you're attractive? Well, hey, haven't I always? I mean, who loved you, babe? Way back when, huh? Huh?
Mel, I'm so confused.
Yeah, well, maybe I can help you get over your confusion.
This is Chip.
Yeah, he doesn't sound too upset. He'll stop in a minute.
He needs me. I have to go see. I do. I really, he's okay.
See? I told you. I knew I was right. So, why don't we pick up where we left off, huh? Mel and Victoria, take 2.
You know, I really don't think that's a good idea. I appreciate, Mel, I appreciate you're trying to make me feel better, but oh boy, we almost made a terrible mistake.
Why is it a mistake?
Because I'm married.
Yeah, but it doesn't sound like much of a marriage, sweetie.
Well, you know, I have to get going. I have to go and find out about Cruz and all that.
Well, look, turn on the TV. It's going to be on the news, okay? In the meantime, maybe the two of us can make a few headlines of our own.
I don't think so. Yeah, I have to go over to the Capwells, but I promise you. Let me call you. I'll call you tomorrow.
You sure?
I'm
Are you
sure.
sure?
I'm positive.
Sir.
Positive.
I mean, honey, this could have been a start of something big.
Oh, Mel, I don't want to start anything big. Really.
Well, can't lose them all.
Okay.
Maybe next time, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, listen, what about that stuff? You still want me to see if I can score some for you?
I don't know. Let me think about it, and I'll call you back later in the day. But really, thank you for stopping over.
Yeah. I'm just sorry we didn't make more on it. But, like I said, maybe next time.
got off the phone with the travel agent.
Was he nice about it?
Was he nice? He was magnificent. I have never known a man to take a cancellation with such utter aplomb. I mean, I've seen grace under pressure, but this guy was a model of composure.
Baby, I just asked if he took care of it, that's all.
Yeah, right. No, he's handling it. I explained the situation to him. He says he'll cancel the tickets. As soon as we want to leave, he'll get us the next plane out. I think he thinks we're mad, but, you know, that's okay.
I thought you explained the situation to him.
Yeah, I did. I mean, I didn't go into detail, but I told him.
You swear to me you're not upset? You
I
promise?
swear, I promise you. Look, I don't mind. I don't mind staying here until this whole thing is over. I promise you.
Promise.
I promise. Sit down.
We're going to have a wonderful future. And I'm going to make all this up to you. I promise I will. I'll bake you cookies and I'll iron your shirts for years and years, whatever it takes.
Listen, I've been thinking. I had this idea, see. It's something that I'd like to do this summer. I just wanted to run it by you.
The summer? It's a long way away.
No, it'll be here before you know it. Now, look, this is what I wanted for us to do. Is for you and me and Iden and Cruz to do Europe together.
The four of us?
Yeah. Look, maybe a bicycle ride through Holland, okay?
Oh.
Jump on a canal boat, go through France, see the chateau country, end up in Switzerland, show them where we first met.
Yeah! Well, where we ran for our lives, in other words. Yes! You remember the chocolate shop and all
Do I
the
remember the chocolate shop? Yeah. But listen, wouldn't that be a great idea?
Oh, Jeffrey, it would be wonderful. But, you know...
Hey. Come on. Let's not have any doubts. Just know that it's going to happen. It will. By next summer, all of this is going to be over. Cruz will be a free man. He and Iden will be married, and that's it. Boom, we'll just take off. We'll go.
No, just hearing you say it, I feel like it's going to happen.
It will happen. I bet you anything on it.
I love you more all the time, you know it?
Well, I'm kind of getting fond of you, too.
Oh.
I don't know. Maybe it's got something to do with this little face of yours, huh? And this little nose. Exactly where a little nose should be. Or maybe it's just you. Just you. I love.
Well, I hope that's what it is.
Because someday, my hair's gonna be white, and my nose is gonna be old and gray,
and I'll want you to go on loving me.
That's strange, because I have a very funny feeling that I will.
What a wonderful couple. How could we have ever doubted Jeffrey? He's so sensitive, and he's so caring, and he's so right for her.
You're right. I realize that now. They belong together. Same way that we belong together.
Tell me what the grotto was like.
It's beautiful. Probably looks the same as when you first saw it.
Oh, it was so long ago, I can't wait to see it again.
I put the supplies on the bank right by the water. I put a note there. I'm sure he'll see it. He can't miss
He's
it.
going to be surprised.
Probably.
Kane, I really want to take this time to thank you for everything you've done for me and Cruz. For having so much faith in him.
Ah, come on. You know, I like both of you. It's easy to do things for people you like. You don't have to thank me.
I never did like to be thanked, even when we were at the cabin when you helped me all those times.
Oh, that's embarrassing.
It's the sure sign of a truly kind man, and I'm not going to let you get away with me not thanking you. I'm going to do it whether you like it or not.
Not in front of strangers, please. Hey, Gal.
They got roadblocks and cops everywhere you look. Police wandering around, nothing better to do. Makes me glad I'm not a taxpayer. Well, I think I better go get my truck.
Okay.
You two okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thought you was.
Yeah, did you hear what he said?
Well, yeah, but we knew that Keith was going to be sending out every available man to look for him.
Yeah, but not around here. I hate to say this, but we got to get you out of here.
Get out of here. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not leaving here till Cruz gets here.
No, we can't stay here any longer. If they find you here, they'll know Cruz can't be far away.
Kate,
I gotta get you back.
I'm not going to leave here. I'm not going to leave. What if he gets here and I'm not here?
He'll manage. I've got to get you back before they realize you're gone.
Kane, I mean, even what Cal said, there are police and roadblocks all over the place. We can't even get through anyway.
We'll work something out. We'll manage. Maybe Cal can hide us in the back of his truck. You know, they know him around here. They'll just take him for granted. Let him pass by.
I can't leave now.
You can leave now, because if they find you here, they'll know Cruz can't be far off. Now, Keith is a lot of things, but he's not a fool. Now, let's stop arguing and get going, okay? Please?
Dr. Clark, nice to see you again. Hello, Dr. Blake. Gina, this is the director of the hospital, Dr. Blake, and his wife, Mrs. Blake, Gina Capwell.
Charm, Mrs. Capwell.
Hello.
Mrs. Capwell, you were recently a patient of ours, weren't you?
Yes, but thanks to Dr. Clark here, I'm out and about now.
And Dr. Nicholas is here, Gina.
Oh, hello.
Hello again.
Dr. Clark, this is our Thanksgiving get-together, and I hope we can count on the pleasure of your company this year.
Yes, sir. As a matter of fact, Gina here takes all the credit for that. She talked me into it.
Oh, she did she?
Yes.
How'd you manage that, Mrs. Capwell? We tried to rope him into all kinds of social events, but he's our resident social rebel.
Mrs. Capwell looks as though she could be quite persuasive, doesn't she?
Well, thank you very much, Doctor. I hope I can be a good influence on some people.
Well, she's been a terrific one on me.
Mrs. Capwell, how is your condition? Have you regained functional use of your eyes?
No, I'm afraid not.
But I'm convinced that it's only a temporary condition, Doctor. I'm going to be running some more tests, and I intend to keep monitoring her progress.
That's fine. Fine. And I hope there will be progress.
Oh, you poor dear. I remember reading about it. It must be how awful it would be for you to wake up that way.
Well, it's been kind of an interesting experience. I'm becoming more and more independent, even adventurous. I came all the way down here by myself today, and I'm discovering there's a lot you can tell about people by just listening to their voices.
Oh, how fascinating.
For example, I can tell you're a very kind and caring man. I bet you really appreciate young doctors like Dr. Clark here, who are so bright and dedicated to their patients and so helpful. I hope you know that.
Well, we're very pleased with Dr. Clark's work, but it's his social grace that we have trouble with. It's nice running into you,
Yes.
and we hope to see you again, Miss.
Oh, you will. I'm going to be taking her to the party this afternoon.
Good. Well, then we'll have more time to talk then. Nice meeting you.
Goodbye.
So please.
See you later.
So, how'd I do?
How did you do? You did great. You said all the right things. You know, maybe you should become a hospital administrator.
I don't know. I never thought about that. Maybe I could become a doctor's assistant, though. That's a hint in case you ever need one.
Well, if I do, I'll certainly keep you in mind. And maybe even if I don't.
Victoria.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. You startled me.
Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. Okay?
Oh, yeah. Me, fine. It's just, everything's going on. I'm a little worried,
I know. We all are. But, I think we have to keep reminding ourselves he hasn't been caught yet. We have to remember that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, everybody says he's got this great chance. I'm sure he's going to be fine, really. Yeah, he's fine.
Is something bothering you?
Oh, yeah. You don't know what I've been going through these past couple of weeks. I mean, it's just been... I'm not going to bother you with my problems.
No, Victoria, that's fine. No, I wish you would. Maybe I can help you. What is it?
It's Meyson. I'm really worried about him. I haven't heard from him since he's been gone. It's not all that unusual or anything. He's just gone all the time. I know he's helping people and he's helping him solve their problems. I just worry if he's okay.
Yeah, and is that all?
Is that all? It's a big deal. I mean, your husband gone day in and day out, night after night. Now, you probably don't know about it since you just got married and everything, but can you imagine your husband being gone all the time? And I'm sure people are talking about us, and it's really hard to look at them face to face,
Wait. What people are talking about?
I'm not going to get into names.
Victoria, listen, there are a lot of problems going on in the family right now, and Mason's putting a lot of time and energy into helping. Maybe he doesn't know that he's putting a strain on you.
I don't even think he thinks about me.
Oh, Victoria, that's not true. He loves you very much. Believe me, when Cruz's case gets straightened out, he'll be a totally different person, the man you know, and you two will have a chance to be together and build on your life.
Yeah, I wonder. You know he's out there with Julia?
Well, sure, I mean, to deal with Keith. They're a good working team together. Victoria, they work well together. You know that.
I wonder if that's all that it is.
Oh, Victoria, don't say that.
No, well, I do. You know, you don't work that closely together every single day and have it remain just a business relationship. Kelly, they're together all the time. They were together during the pre-trial, and then they're together during the trial. Now that it's over, they're still together. So what do you think?
Never that anything is going on behind your back. That's what I think. These are the circumstances. You have to give it time. Everything will be okay. You'll see.
I'm glad you believe that. I'm not so sure.
We got a shot.
Go ahead, take it.
Sorry. Would excuse me, help.
Dr. Kane, dial 7344. 7344, Dr. Kane. Hello? Is someone there? Look, I know someone's there, so say something.
I'm just trying to find the words to express my surprise.
Alex, are you alone?
Yes, but I can see you're not. I mean, even though you're blind, you've managed to find yourself a very attractive, wonderful young doctor. You never give up.
I wouldn't know how attractive he is. All I know is that he's helped me.
Oh, yes, you and the kindness of strangers. I know all about that. What is it with you and doctors? What is the great attraction there?
I'm sorry you're so bitter. I have very fond memories of you.
Oh, really?
Don't hold a grudge.
No.
Let's let bygones be bygones.
Revenge is not what I'm after, Gina. But I take a look at Dr. Clark and I see a very idealistic, decent doctor. I would just hate to have him find the truth out about you through painful experience. Especially when I'm around, I could make it so much easier for him.
Please don't tell him about us.
You've never been honest with a man a day in your life, you know? If you had any courage, you could have been a fantastic woman.
I am a fantastic woman, and you know it. You were very happy in the beginning.
What you did at the end to me counts. That's what really counts. Tell me, what is this doctor to you?
I don't know. He's been helping me. He's been very kind and caring. Something seems to be happening between us. I've never felt this way in my whole life. Maybe it's the real thing.
What's real to a woman like you?
Alex, I've changed. I mean, maybe this is some kind of blessing in disguise, but I've begun to realize what really matters.
Yeah, and you're going to work that one as far as you can, aren't you? Gina does reality. Wow. This is going to open up a whole world of exploitees to you. People will sympathize with you. They'll help you. They'll try to get closer to you. And the closer they get to you, the easier it'll be for you to pick their pockets. By gosh, you know, I think this is your greatest scam yet.
You don't know how much I've suffered. You don't know what I've gone through, Alex. You know, being blind isn't exactly what it's all cracked up to be, let me tell you. But it might be an opportunity for me to maybe find out who I really am. Please, whatever it is, don't interfere. Let me find out for myself.
I love it when you ask me for favors. I love it when you're at my mercy. Do you know what I think? Shh. Here comes the good doctor now.
Hi. Thanks for watching out for her, Doctor.
Oh, absolutely no problem. She's a wonderful conversationalist. Everything she says is quite funny and amusing. I'm sure she made quite an impression with Dr. Blake at the reception.
Well, just between us, the director's kind of a stuffed shirt, and so's his wife. But I thought you handled him beautifully, Gina.
Oh.
Dr. Clark, report to emergency stat. Dr. Clark, report to emergency.
I gotta run. Gina, you wait for me in the waiting room, okay?
Yeah, where else would I wait? Alex?
I'm here. Oh. He's gone.
Tell me something. How does he seem when he looks at me?
How does he seem?
How does he look? Does he look like he likes me?
Hey, look, I'm not going to do anything to further this in-house relationship with young Dr. Kildare. You're going to manage quite well on your own. Because the truth is, you are no more blind now than you were before, Gina. It's Dr. Clark, who obviously needs the help, not you.
Alex, you're being unfair to me. I can't believe you're going to hold a grudge so long. I mean, you and I could be friends. Really, we could. Can't we just forget about all this? Alex? Alex? What did you do? So...
You listen to me. It's bad enough we're being held hostage in our own home. I don't intend to give you carte blanche to go running up and down the stairs questioning my family when the mood suits you.
I'm sorry, Mr. Capwell, but those orders come from the DA himself. I am to talk to Eden Capwell in person before I leave this house. Now, you say that she's upstairs, and that's where I have to be. Of course, unless you want to bring her down here.
The girl happens to be in a wheelchair.
Well, then I don't want to inconvenience her, sir. I'll just run up to her room if you care to direct me.
No, I will not direct you. She stays where she is. She's resting.
What's going on here?
Timmons sent him over. He wants to see Eden.
Well, it's not so much that I want to, ma'am. It's that I have to.
Someone want to see me?
No, darling, I thought you were resting.
I was in the library.
Oh.
See, you could have awakened her. What's your name?
It's Officer Tate, ma'am.
Officer Tate, this is my daughter, Eden Capwell.
Mr. Timmons just wanted to be sure that you hadn't left the house yet, that's all.
Well, as you can see, I'm here.
Yes, ma'am.
Now that you found out everything, you can get out now.
Fine, Mr. Capwell.
Mm-hmm.
And, thank you for all of your cooperation.
I'll give you plenty of cooperation next time.
When did you come back in? We didn't know you were here.
No, I just slipped in.
Eden,
What happened?
What about Cruz?
Well,
What
we were
happened?
at the beach, and the police moved in and started setting up all kinds of blockades, so Kane thought it was best if we left.
Well, where's Kane?
He'll be in a second.
So how did you get away? What happened?
Well, this fisherman helped us. He put us in the back of Lionel's car and covered us with fishing nets.
No.
Drove through the blockades. I didn't want to do it, but Kane said he thought we should leave.
Kane, thank you. I'm so glad you're all right.
Yeah, we're fine. It was a little close there.
So you haven't heard anything yet?
No, have any of you?
Yeah, well, your father's informants found out that the helicopter has spotted Cruz. There were shots fired, but he wasn't hit. He's okay.
They were firing at him?
That's right.
I wish I could be there to tell him what he's going to run into when he gets to
No,
the
you would
beach.
only alert the police if you were there. It would be more dangerous for him.
Darling, your mother's right. It's best you stay here. Really it is.
Honey, I know it's awful to just have to sit here, but at least roll together.
Yeah.
And we can monitor everything with the two ways. Why don't we do that now, huh? Thank you.
What are you doing? Why don't you want to tell them that you're walking again?
Well, I really didn't want to say anything until I could sustain it.
Okay, I understand that, but from what I saw yesterday and today, you're walking.
Look, Kane, I was walking before, and I had an accident, and I just don't want them to get their hopes up and then have something happen and have them be disappointed like it was before. There's just one final step I have to take before I tell anybody.
What's that step?
I have to walk into Cruz's arms. And once I do that, then I know everything is all right.
Jeffrey, would you try to get confirmation, please, from my police department contact?
All right, let me go with you.
I was just going to
I want to try to find out about Mason.
Wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Don't jump to conclusions. The shot could have frightened his horse. He could have taken a fall. We can't think the worst until we know.
Mama, what am I going to do? What if something's happened to him? I want to be there with him.
Sweetheart, as soon as you find out exactly what happened, we'll fly down in the helicopter, I promise you.
Please don't let him be dead.
Авторы сценария Бриджит Добсон, Джером Добсон. Режиссер Джон Седвик. Телесериал «Санта-Барбара» подготовлен к показу российской государственной телекомпании «Русское видео», Санкт-Петербург.